Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lewisville Care Arena, where the ice is cold, the hits are heavy. This morning, Kensett is meeting the Ramblers from Amherst.
No, the Storm.
The Storms. Okay, sorry.
Ramblers are tonight.
The Storm. My correction. Thanks, Art.
Storm. Yeah.
And Art, you think we're gonna have a good game today?
Yes, we are. We played this team. Kensett played this team before in another tournament, and it was a good game, tight game. Kensett came out on top that time, so let's hope they can do the same thing this time.
Yeah.
And just for the folks at home in this tournament right now, Kensett sitting in first place.
They had a really good game yesterday.
Yeah, the goals against. And anyways, we'll see how this shapes up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's you notice that the game is critical the first minute when you set the pace.
Yep.
It kind of determines a lot of how the game's going to go, right? Whoever is the first one to set the pace.
Yeah, and the whole point of this, though, that to have a good job in the tournament, you got to play 3 solid periods.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
All right, we've got Gallo, Boucher, and Poirier on the ice. On point, Cormier and Schulten. All right. And the Storm win the draw, shoot that in deep in the Kensett zone. And we got Cormier going around, trying to chip it out of the corner. Gallo in there to help him. Oh, and a penalty coming right now, cross-checking. Who's it going to? Cross-checking.
Cormier, but I didn't see that.
Cormier going off for cross-checking in the first 14
maybe
seconds.
it came up in numbers.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Didn't see it. But anyways, obviously the referee saw it.
Yep.
Right? And that's what counts.
That's what counts.
All right. Gallant taking the draw here. And the Storm win the draw. And Steele for the Storm has it. Boucher will chip that around, trying to move it out of harm's way. He gets it over. And Gallant comes and helps. Gallant trying to dig it out. And they do. And the Storm get it. Oh, and he tries to shoot that towards the net. Oh, and a save by Alain there.
He had to be quick on that one. Yep, that
was shot that in and almost took the coach right in the head. Holy Delvin. He said, I'm going to snap that out of the zone, and he almost snapped the coach.
That one came some quick.
Yeah. I guess you got to keep your eye on the puck all the time, right? Yep. Watch the play.
Yeah, that'd be a bad way to get stitches.
Yeah, and I'm sure that it would be a memorable moment because we wouldn't let it forget. All right, here we go. Storm in the draw, and it's still not out, and got caught up in Poitier's feet, and Brisson going over, trying to get it, and Storm shoot that back in. Schulten going behind the net, and Schulten lets the player get set up there. Oh, and they get it right out front, and Brisson has it. He'll shoot it down the ice, and there we go.
That's what they need.
Yep.
Shave off the penalty.
And 1:04 left in the power play. Poirier on the forecheck here. And the Storm trying to come out of the zone. Poirier running a little interference on that. And Brisson here trying to... They gain the zone. And Steele for the Storm shoots it across to his line mate. And here we go. McPherson trying to run some... Oh, he had an open net.
Yeah, that was.
He shot it wide, and there we go. Brisson goes into his man. Deroche is digging at it. Deroche trying to dig it out, and they've got it on the boards. And Deroche gets it, and he's trying to push everything out of the zone, the man and everything. And here we go. McPherson shoots that around, and it goes to the point, and they get a shot towards the net.
Good block. Good read from McPherson.
McPherson comes back, and he does chip it out. And Gillespie for the Storm goes back, chips out on the boards, and we got LeBlanc picking it up. LeBlanc chips it out, and the penalty's over. Maillet has it. Maillet cross to McPherson. McPherson off his stick. And see if Kensett, if we can get a shift in the Storm zone. McPherson still on the board, trying to dig it out along with Savoie. McPherson gets it. He shoots it across to Schulten. Schulten off his stick, turns, spins, comes out, and they chip it across, and Savo chip that in. Savo brings it in. He's got LeBlanc in front of the net. Oh, and a one-timer. He missed. McDonough comes on, and he stops his man, and Savo picks it up and comes out of the zone. He turns. He's headed back in. Savo cuts, loses it off his stick, and the Storm will come out of the zone. Oh, and a center ice hit by Fujao. And Fujao gets it. Fujao chips out ahead. He knocked off his stick. He's taken down. And Maye has it. Maye, he'll go into the zone. Maye. He loses the puck for a brief moment, but still has possession now. And Fujao goes in, and Gallo comes and gets it out. Gallo has the puck. He goes around. Gallo still trying to get it. Shorten shoots towards the net. Oh, wide. Oh! And that went over by Fujao. And Shorten's got to come back and pick it up. Shorten picks it up and gets it out of the zone, hits Gallant. Gallant gets it across to Boucher. Boucher tried to bring it in the zone and lost possession. Gallant gets it across to Boucher, and it goes in the Storm zone, and Gill for Storm is looking for some place to send it. He moves it up, but not out, and Gallant still keeps it in deep. And here Gauguin goes and chips it off his stick, and it comes to the point, and Cormier stops it and shoots that back in. And Boucher goes back and try and keep it in the zone. And Breyer, player goes around him. Oh, and that's offside. And 10:35 left in the first. What do you think of the pace so far?
It started a little slow. I mean, seemed to be we're getting as we're getting better. It seems to be playing more in the opposite zone.
Yeah. I think the boys aren't woke up yet. Yeah.
It is early.
Yeah. McPherson wins the draw, and Brisson gets it across to Cormier. Cormier chips it out in the neutral zone, and LeBlanc tried to keep that in, but Brisson's there. Brisson takes a hit on the boards. Brisson chips it in deep, and LeBlanc's going in. And they Storm bring it around, but not out, and McPherson chips that in deep. Again, Brisson's going in for the chase, and he gets it. Brisson has it, gets it out. McPherson shoots off a shin, doesn't get it. McPherson chips it to the point. Breyer shoots it towards the net. That gets deflected off to the corner, and LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc chips it out. Tried to hit Brisson, and Breyer keeps it in the zone. Breyer chips it again off a player. It's still in the zone. Cormier going in. He'll chip it in deep. And LeBlanc going in. LeBlanc goes in. He picks it up. LeBlanc has it. He chips it. Tries to hit the defenseman. And Brisson's coming back, and he poke checks it off the stick.
Yeah, good read from
and here we go. Cormier on the line change, and they just held that up long enough. Fujat chips that in the zone, takes a hit from behind, and the Storm are coming in. Gallant for the Storm. He shoots. And Alain stops that, and the rebound was right there again. Shot towards the net. I think it hit the player in front though.
Yep.
And McDonough trying to chip it off his man's stick, and Maye chips that around to Fujat. Fujat takes a hit, but he gets it not out of the zone. And Savoie does come out of the zone now. They chip it in deep. Maye goes back and gets it. Maye chips that across, tried to hit Fujat, who goes down. And Storm glove saved by Alain.
Nice.
Fujat lost an edge on a tight turn.
Might have to get his blazer blades.
Yep. All right, here we go. We've got Boucher, Poirier, and Gauguin coming on. On point, Gerosh and Maye. Boucher wins the draw, chips it back to Gauguin. Gauguin chips it out of the zone. 2-on-1 shaping up here. Chips it across. Nice wrist shot.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah, nice wrist shot. And high over the shoulder on the blocker side. That's a nice goal by Poirier. 1-0 Kent South. All right. And we'll have the same line will stay out. And we'll get a face-off here. Boucher taking the draw. Boucher wins the draw, gets it back, and that goal hops over Derush's stick, and Alain will cover that and get a face-off just to his right.
That was a good call from Milan there.
Yeah.
The blue jersey was coming in quick.
Yeah, coming in hot. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Boucher again taking the draw here. And Boucher wins the draw, and they get it up to Gauguin. Gauguin chips it out for Poirier. Poirier has it on his stick, and Boucher chips it. Boucher has it, shot wide, and he picks it up behind the net, tries to chip it around to the point, and he does, and Derush will keep it in. And Maye shoots it towards the net. He had to be sharp there. Oh, two big saves for the good net minder. Gauguin has it. He's got time. He shoots it, gets his own rebound, comes out. Maye shoots it towards the net again, sits a leg and goes wide. And Derush has it. Derush gets it chipped off his stick, and the Storm will ice the puck and get some relief.
Yep.
And all right, here.
What are you seeing? How do you think they're doing?
They're picking it up now.
I think so,
They're picking it up now. That's one thing when you win the face-offs, and I've been saying that for quite a few days. If you win the face-offs, you control the puck. McPherson taking the draw here. McPherson wins the draw. And he gets it back. And Cormier will shoot it in. And Brisson has it. Oh, and a nice
almost
chip, nice chip play there. LeBlanc almost got a goal. And Brisson comes around again. He steals the puck. And he still has it. That big long stick works well for Brisson.
Yep.
Cormier. He shoots that towards the net. Brisson again off a foot. Oh! McPherson just hit the netting on the side. Brisson has it again. Brisson, another shot. Boys are boys in the net.
Yeah, well, I think
the referee's saying a glove pass.
Okay.
So he whistled the play down. And another good round. I think the shots, we'll get the shot update. Should be pretty good after the end of this period. It's 7:03 left in the first. And here we go. McPherson taking the draw here. McPherson. Okay, the Storm win the draw. But LeBlanc comes out. The Storm come out with it. Storm have it. They chip it up. Not out. And Schulten will keep it in. He's trying to get it in deep. And chips it around the net. And here we go. Cormier trying to keep it in. LeBlanc. Cormier gets it. Cormier has it. Fights for it. Oh, and his stick gets lifted at the last second. LeBlanc fighting hard to get possession of the puck there. He's kind of like an immovable object. Oh, and he gets a wraparound try. Brisson chips that up to the point. Schulten to LeBlanc. LeBlanc shoots that towards the net. And it hits the referee and stops abruptly. And the Storm will chip that down the ice again. And now, oh, that could have been a too many men call.
Yep.
Cormier. He shoots off a shin. That goes up high. And a penalty coming, I think, to the Storm.
Yep.
And what's the call going to be? In my mind, is maybe interference, but it could be a hooking call.
I think it's a hooking, yep.
Interference.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, interference. And he didn't have possession of the puck, and he stopped him from moving ahead. That's it.
I think the effort's showing. We're doing putting a lot of pressure on the opposite team, and we're playing a lot in that zone. So.
Yeah. Claudia taking the draw here. He wins the draw, gets it back to Cormier. Cormier has a few minutes here. Gets it across to Gallo. Gallo shoots at it, goes off a skate. And the Storm try to chip it out, but they don't get it out. And Maya keeps it in, but Claudio come take it out. He'll enter the zone again. Claudio go in, chips it back to Cormier. Cormier up. Oh, and they hit the linesman. And Claudio, that's an offside. And the Storm will chip that down the ice. Minute 26 left in the power play. 5:26 left in the period. And Cormier will come. He goes through the neutral zone. He gains entry. He's got the speed. He comes across. Oh, nice little shot there. And he goes around, still chasing the puck, lifts the stick, and the Storm will shoot that down the ice. Alea will come out and play that, slow it down for his teammate. Claudia picks it up behind the net. Claudia has it up to Maye. He chips it up, tries to hit the blow, but it goes right on net, and the netminder will freeze that and get a line change. And 4:54 left in the first. And
I think they gotta have some safety pants or something because they're getting littered with pucks. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt in certain spots. Anyways, all right, here we go. And Boucher taking the draw here. And the Storm win the draw. And McPherson goes down and is trying to stop it, but Breyer has it. He gets it up to Brisson. Brisson has it, chips it across to Deros. Deros one-timer from the point. No traffic in the front there. The goaltender saw that all the way.
It was a good read. He tried to do a fire. He tried to keep it low on the ice.
Yep. And all right, and Boucher taking the draw again, just to the left of the netminder, and the Storm win the draw. But Brisson comes out with it, and he chips that across to Breyer. Breyer chips it up to McPherson. McPherson has it. McPherson looking. He chips it on the boards back to Boucher. Boucher around to McPherson. McPherson trying to bring it out, and he loses it to the Storm player, and Breyer stops out in the neutral zone. Deros tried to get through the neutral zone, but Breyer chips it up to McPherson, and the Storm, they chip it down the ice. And the penalty's over. 4 minutes left in the period. Breyer, he takes a nudge. Breyer again takes a hit. He goes behind the net. Up to McPherson. McPherson chips it on the boards, takes a big hit. And McPherson's down. Breyer comes and gets the puck. And it looks like the Storm is saying we're going to pick it up on the body.
Yeah.
And Brisson goes in and hits his man, Boucher, and the Storm chipped that back in. Deros is going around. Deros gets it. Deros tries to nudge his man. Oh, and the Storm have it. Shoots. Oh, right in the mask. Oh, that's a bad hit there. Oh, God, McPherson was off balance and he took a big hit. And the Storm is hitting everything that moves. Oh, and I thought he had that. He did do the stop, but the rebound was there. Brisson's in behind, trying to tie it up. And here we go. Brisson chips that out.
There we go.
Goes around to get it out of the zone, and Brisson's hard on the going out here. Here we go. The gunner comes out to run interference, and they chip that around. Schulten comes around and picks it up. He chips it around, tries to hit Breyer. And Fujal takes a big hit. Oh, hit to the head. And that was a bad hit. Fujal is down. And the referees are checking on him. That should be a major penalty. And we'll see what's going to happen here. Fujat is still down. His feet are trying to figure out what's going on. His father's going down to see. And that's too bad that happened. Right at a bad time. And they're going to open the door here, and he's going to try to get him off the ice. And yeah, that was a bad hit. All right, we'll take a little break here while this is going on. Yep. Okay. Oh, that he shut it off. He's gonna. Yeah, he shut it off. So you can turn it back on. Am I talking now?
Yeah.
I've got mine. Okay. So, all right. So the penalty is a 5-minute major and a game misconduct, and we have a doctor on the team, so she's gone down to check Hugo Foujar out, and hopefully he'll be okay. And it's just kind of got his cage rattled, but we'll see how this goes. And the referees are getting this straightened out. So linesman's going to talk to the coach on the other team and give him an update. And now we've got a nurse going down as well to check Hugo out. So we'll give you an update after, hopefully before the end of this game. All right. So Kent South's going on a power play for 5 minutes. We've got Boucher taking the draw here, along with McPherson and Brisson. On point, we've got Cormier and Maillet. And McPherson shoots that, goes wide, high and wide. Maillet comes back and gets it. Maillet has the puck up to Brisson. Brisson looking for some place for it to go. He hits McPherson. McPherson on the cross ice pass. McPherson has it, looking for some place for it to go. Gets it in front. Oh, and there. Oh, and the netminder's down, and there was a wide open net. And Brisson couldn't put it away. Oh, and there we go. Right. Maillet shot that, and that went wide and came out. Cormier is coming back to get it. And here we go. Cormier picks it up behind his net. Cormier stops at the blue line, and he chips out across to Brisson. Brisson chips it back to Cormier, and Cormier, Boucher has it. Boucher comes in. Boucher brings it in. Oh, and he just misses wide. What a nice play by Boucher. And Maillet has it at the point. Maillet across to Cormier. Cormier shoots it across. Boucher in front. Score! Brisson! No goal. No goal. He said it got kicked in. And I'm pretty sure it didn't get kicked in. But anyways, referee's calling no goal. He's going to have a conversation with his line mates and see what happens here. And face-off will be to the right of the Storm netminder. LeBlanc taking the draw. He's flanked by Gallant and Poirier. And the face-off will come outside. And LeBlanc getting ready to take the face-off. And here we go. We'll see to get everything straightened around. All right. LeBlanc, Gallon, Poirier, and LeBlanc wins the draw. Gallon gets it, brings it in, tries to chip that across, and Desroches to step up, and the Storm will shoot that down the ice. Breyer comes back and picks that up. Breyer chips out around to Gallant. Gallant. Oh, and he gets tripped. And the referee called that. It was right in front of him. I'm not sure he couldn't miss it. And we'll have a 5-on-3 for the full 2 minutes. All right. Here we go. We got Boucher, McPherson, and Brisson on, along with Cormier and Maillet. All right. And seems to be a Storm player doing some equipment adjustments. All right. Boucher wins the draw, gets it back to Brisson. Brisson goes to the point, gets it across to Maillet. Maillet shoots, and that's straight in. Score! Boucher on the 5-on-3. Shot from the hash marks from Maillet, and Boucher picks up the rebound. 2-0 Kent South. 37 seconds left in the first period. All right, we'll go to center ice, and McPherson will take the draw here. And Storm win the draw, but Kent South comes out with possession. Maya picks it up, gets it across to Cormier. And we still have a power play here for 3 minutes. Boucher with it. Boucher goes around, chips it back to McPherson. McPherson picks it up, gets it to the point, and they shoot it, and Maya shot that, stepped right into his man. And Cormier shoots that towards the net, and it goes off the blocker. Oh, and the referee says the net moved. And referee says the net moved, and he wants it adjusted. There. And seems to be a lot of that, though, in this minor hockey. The net doesn't stay where it's supposed to be. And the face-off, Kent South wins the draw. Maya right off the draw. Oh, and they whistle that down. 1 second left. And we've got Brisson taking the draw here. And he gets waved out, so Boucher is coming in. Boucher, and that'll be the end of the first period, and we'll get an update on the shots, and we'll come back in a few minutes. All right, and the shots in the first period were 20-8 for Kent South. All right, and we've got Boucher, Brisson, and McPherson on. And Boucher wins the draw, gets it back to McPherson. Deroche, he chips it over to Deroche. And Deroche, oh, he tried to chip that up, and the Storm player got a shot on the side of the net. Deroche comes back, picks it up, hits McPherson. McPherson steps around the player. He gets it up to Boucher. Boucher gets an entry into the zone. Boucher comes in. Boucher goes around, gets it out front. Score! Boucher to Brisson. One-timer. 3-0 Kent South. And we still have 2:04 left in the penalty. And 14:31 left in the second period. And all right, we've got a line change, and here we go. We've got McDonough along with Savoie and Boucher. Then Savoie wins the draw, gets it back to Maillet. And Cormier tried to chip it up to Boucher, and the Storm shoot that down the ice. Here we go. Cormier goes around. Cormier, bump in the ice there. He almost lost the puck, and Boucher picks it up. Boucher will gain entry into the zone. Boucher comes around. Boucher tries to cut in front. And he lost the puck right in front of the netminder, and the Storm shoot that down. Icing is waved off. Cormier comes back and picks it up. Cormier, he'll go around. Cormier gets it chipped off his stick, and Savoie will come back and pick it up. Savoie has it. Savoie moving, and his feet are moving. Savoie is coming. He gains entry. He's got McDonough with him. McDonough's in front of the net, and Savo chips that around to Maye. Maye has it, chips it out, gets it to Cormier, who chips that in, and Storm shoot that down. And Cormier chips that around, and McDonough's got to come back and get that. He has it. He chips it across to Cormier again, who's on the move. Cormier comes in. Cormier has it. Cormier comes in, shoots, tries to get it to the net, and that comes in again. Maye shoots, and did that go in? Score! Maye off his own rebound. Hard hole. 4-0. And 35 seconds left in the power play, and 13:02 left in the period. And Kent South will put Gallant, Poirier, and Gauguin on. Gallant wins the draw. Breyer chips it over to Deros. Deros to Poirier. Poirier up to Gallant. Gallant gains entry over to Gauguin. Gauguin slides that in front. And they get it back to Breyer. Breyer chips that up to Poirier. Poirier shoots it right in front. Oh, and the one-timer, he just missed. Not by much. And Deros shoots that towards the net. Oh, deflected off a skate. Deros again tries to keep it in. And the Storm will come out. Breyer chips that off a stick. Breyer goes back, trying to keep his man occupied. And Poirier comes in and helps. And they get it up to Gauguin. Gauguin hits Gallant. Gallant comes in. Gallant goes around. Oh, and they just chip it off his stick and shoot that down the ice. And that'll be icing as the penalty is over. And this has been pretty good power play for Kent South. 3 goals on the power play. And all right, we've got McPherson taking the draw here, and he's flanked by Brisson and LeBlanc. And McPherson wins the draw, and Brisson gets possession, chips it to Schulten. Schulten shoots towards the net, and that's a glove down. 12:02 left in the second period. All right, and we'll get a face-off again to the left of the netminder. And McPherson takes the draw, and it goes in the corner. We got Brisson there and LeBlanc. LeBlanc uses his body and gets it out. Comes right out front, and Brisson with that big long stick trying to run interference. Chips that back to Cormier. Cormier chips it back out of the zone to McPherson. McPherson back to Schulten across to Cormier. Hits LeBlanc. He tips that into the zone. And Storm tried to chip that out. Schulten chipped off his stick. He lost sight of it. Cormier come back and pick that up and try to move out of the zone. Cormier, when he winds up, he can really skate. Cormier goes across center and gains entry in the zone. He's going to chip that out. Chips that back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc catches that. Chips it in front. Oh, and McPherson hits the post. And Schulten, McPherson had the goaltender beat on that. Brisson comes out. He gets tripped, and no arms go up. And Maye comes back and picks it up. Maye across to Brisson. Brisson hits McPherson. McPherson across to LeBlanc. Brisson. Big rebound there. Blocker saved by the goaltender. And the Storm chip that out. They come across center. Storm's coming in. Oh, and Deros hits his man, knocks him down, and we got a 2-on-1 shaping up. Deros shoots on net. And he tries to chip it over to Savoy in front. And here we go. Storm, they chip that out front. Oh, and the Storm player couldn't get connected with that. Deros has that. He tries to hit McDonough, and he does. McDonough heads into the zone. McDonough cuts across. McDonough has the puck. Tries to chip that out, and Boucher comes and has it. Boucher has it. He goes down hard behind the net. I guess there's no tripping calls here. Breyer Gets it over to Boucher. Boucher, McDonough's right in front of the net, waiting for a pass here. Oh, and it goes right through the crease. And Cormier gets it across to Breyer. Breyer across to Savoie. Savoie has it. Cormier again. Oh, and he tried to hit Boucher. And the Storm will shoot that down the ice. And icing was waved off there. Okay, Cormier, hits McDonough into the zone. Touches it there, and Breyer tries to go up, and Gallo goes into his man. Storm shoot. Oh, and a big rebound there. They couldn't connect on it. Boucher picks it up. Hits Gladier on a breakaway. Stretch pass. Scores! Gladier! Second goal of the game on a stretch pass. And 5-0 Kent South. 8:59 left in the second period. And here we go. Kent South well in control of this game. 8:59 left in the second period. Kent South wins the draw. Gallant has it. Chips it back to Schulten. Schulten up to Poitier. Poitier to center, but he gets chipped back. Poitier goes down, and Storm chipped that out. Schulten comes back and gets it. Schulten has it. Chips it up to Gauguin. Gauguin keeps it in the zone, and Gallo picks it up. Gallo has it. Gallo trying to shoot that towards the net, and the goaltender will try to glove that, and the Storm pick it up, try to come out. Storm, he's trying to do a stretch pass. That was read well by Maye. Maye heads in the zone. Maye shoots. Oh, and the netminder had to be sharp there. Big rebound on the blocker save. Schulten, he pinches, and the Storm come out and don't get it out. McPherson keeps it in. Gauguin going back. Gauguin goes into his man. Runs interference there. Gauguin gets shoved down. And a penalty coming. And cross-checking. And Peters is having words with Brisson. And Maye steps out of the way there. No need to get into any nonsense right now. Kent South's in control of the game. And I think if we get a power play goal here, this might go to straight time. I'm not sure. Is it 7? 8 goals, it goes to straight time. Okay. Okay, Boucher taking the draw here. And he's flanked by McPherson and Brisson in this power play, and they win the draw. Breyer gets it. Breyer chips it over to McPherson. McPherson to Deroche. Deroche gets it over to McPherson. McPherson, a one-timer. Nice setup. McPherson tries to chip that out, and Breyer, he stopped that, and they'll well get it down the ice. And Alain will steer that to the corner. Deroche over to Boucher. Boucher heading up. Boucher across the blue line. Boucher gains entry into the zone. Boucher gets a shove down there, and the whistle goes as the netminder freezes the puck. And, all right. We have the same line stays out. Boucher, Brisson, and McPherson. Breyer and Deroche for point men. All right, here we go. Kent South wins the draw. Breyer has the puck. Breyer, he's trying to find a place for it to go. Chips it over to McPherson. McPherson has it. McPherson, he gets it back to Breyer. Breyer shoots towards the net. Oh, glove save there. Brisson will pick it up. Brisson has it. Brisson gets it over to Deroche. Deroche settles that down. Deroche cuts to the middle. Shoots that towards the net. Oh, and the netminder had to be sharp there. 2 shots. McPherson again with it. McPherson over to Deroche. Deroche goes around his man, gets it out front, and everybody trying to stretch for it. Breyer keeps it in the zone. Breyer shoots that towards the net. And Deroche has it. Deroche, he tries to go around his man, and the Storm will pick it up and come out of the zone. Dickinson, he shoots that towards the corner, and they'll shoot it back in, and Derosh will pick it up. And here he goes. Derosh comes out of the zone, hits Boucher. Boucher has McPherson with him. Boucher goes around everybody. Oh, and Boucher tried to hit the far corner and missed. McPherson in the corner. And here we go. The Storm shoot that down, and Cormier will pick it up. Cormier has it. Chips out across to Maillet. Maillet. Across to Cormier. Cormier up to Gauguin. And there's a whistle. And we'll get a line change here. And here we go. We've got Gallon, Poirier, Gauguin on, and the penalty is over. 5:48 left in the second period. And Gallon will be taking the draw just to the left of Alain. And Gallon wins the draw, and Cormier comes out with it. Cormier starts heading up the ice. He's got Poirier with him. Cormier gains entry. Cormier has it. Cormier looking, goes around the net. Cormier still has it. Cormier with it. Cormier trying to find a place for it to go. Chips it up to Gauguin. And Gallon will pick it up behind the net. Gets it out. Oh, and there we go. Poirier gets it to Maillet. Maillet shoots out towards the net, and that was deflected and right into the netminder. All right, here we go. Gallon taking the draw here. And Gallon takes the draw against the Storm. Gallon wins the draw, back to Schulten. Schulten steers that towards the net, but wide. Poirier comes back. Breyer has it. Oh, and Gallon just keeps his stick working, and he stays on there. Poirier comes in, gets it. Oh, and they got it out to... Oh, and Gauguin takes a big hit there. And Breyer, he stops that at the blue line, and the Storm have it. They're trying to come out. And Schulten will chip that around, and Poirier has it. He sidesteps a hit. Breyer takes a hit, and Poirier comes out with it, hits Gauguin. Gauguin will bring it out of the zone. Gauguin almost had it chipped off his stick. He takes a hit from behind, shoved off stride, and they stretch pass, and here we go. Storm shoots, he scores, 5-1. On a stretch pass. And we got a line change here. We got McDonough, Savoie, and Boucher coming on. And on point, we've got Maillet Deroche. And Savoie wins the draw. Boucher gets it chipped off his stick. Boucher again with it. Boucher trying to get it out. And oh, Storm coming. And they chip it out front. Oh, that was a dangerous play. And here we go. Deroche going around the net here. And the Storm chipped that out front. Savoie has it. Tried to move it up to Boucher. Savoie into his man. And a penalty coming to Kent South. And Savoie will go off for a 2-minute penalty. And hit to the head is the call. So we got Boucher taking the draw, along with McDonough, Maillet, and Deroche. Okay, here we go. And then ready? Well, they're missing a player. Storm is missing a player here. All right, here they go. They got 5 players on. All right, they switch their linesmen. Okay, the Storm win the draw. They get it back to the point. The Storm fighting back here. Peters for the Storm shoots. That goes high, hits the netting, and we'll have a whistle. And we should have a face-off to the right of Alain. In that netminder, 3:40 left in the second period. 5-1 is the score. All right, here we go. Boucher taking the draw again. Boucher with it. McDonough lifts the stick. They got it, and they don't get it out. And one timer comes across. Oh, and Alain had to be sharp there. McDonough going back, chipping away at it, and they get it out front. Again, they go across. Oh, and he fanned on that. And Maye comes around. It's in the linesman's feet. And Maye again comes with it. Maye gets it. Maye shoots that out and doesn't get it out. It's stopped at the point. And Maye again will pick it up behind the net. The Storm push that in. Maye chips that out, and he will get it out. And we'll get a line change here. And the Storm will pick that up behind their net. He chips it across, hits his line mate, and Kennedy for the Storm will bring it in. And Dickinson chips that into Kennedy. Back to Dickinson. Dickinson across to his line mate. And they go back to the point to Peters. Peters shoots that towards the net. Oh, and that's gloved down. And McPherson will shoot that down the ice. And 33 seconds left in the power play for the Storm. LeBlanc goes down on the forecheck. And Dickinson picks it up. And McPherson trying to follow him in. Dickinson brings it in. And Cormier gets it almost out. And they shoot it high and wide. And here we go. McPherson picks it up again. He takes a big hit. And, oh, they go for the wraparound. And they just can't get it out. Cormier shoots that up off the glass and gets it out of the zone. And the penalty is over. And here we go. Offside for the Storm. 1:46 left in the second. And 5-1 Kent South. And here we go. Gallant will come on to take the draw here along with Poirier and Gauguin. Gallant taking the draw. Gallant, Poirier wins the puck there, and the Storm will shoot that back in. Schulten goes back and picks it up. Schulten chips it up, tries to take Gauguin, and the Storm chip that back in. And in Poirier's feet, up to Gauguin. They get it out to the neutral zone. And Cormier has to come back and pick it up. Cormier goes around the net. Cormier, he's winding up. Cormier comes across center, gains entry in the zone. He's on his right side. Cormier goes around, tries to find a place for it to go. Hits Schulten. Schulten chips that to the corner. Gauguin goes in, and it comes around. Cormier, he shoots that towards center, and they're playing, hits the player, and he doesn't get it out of the zone, and they get a shot towards the net, and Alain stops at 51.4 seconds left in the period. And, all right, got a line change here, and we've got Savoie, McDonough, and Boucher coming on. And Savoie taking the draw here. Savoie wins the draw. Desroches gets it. Boucher picks it up. Boucher trying to get it out. Savoie following the puck going across, and Breyer picks it up and goes around the net. Breyer comes across. Breyer tries to hit McDonough and does. McDonough carries it in, goes across to Boucher. Boucher picks it up, chips that in, goes deep, and McDonough comes across, and they chip that back in. And they go around to the far side. Boucher heading off. And Brisson comes on. Here we go. Breyer picks it up. Breyer waits for a second. Now goes in, throws that in deep. Brisson will go back on the forecheck. And McDonough. And they chip that around. And they chip that ahead. And the Storm come out. Steele goes across to his line mate. And that is it for the second period. All right, we'll take a break. We'll get the shots, and there's going to be a flood, so it'll be about a 15-minute break. Thank you. Okay,
All
we're
right.
back in the third period. The beginning of that, I
Yep.
forgot to go check the shots, but the shots in the first period were 20-8.
Okay.
See, Piava's looking after it.
Okay.
Right there, over there
Right.
with the hoodie.
Yep.
So we'll get that update for you. And
20-8
in the first period.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. All right. And looks like the starting line will be Brisson, LeBlanc, and McPherson, along with Schulten and Maye on point. All right. And yeah. And they're talking over something with the two coaches, and we'll see what that means. And not sure what he's saying. Oh, he put some time on the clock for something.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, maybe we'll take a quick break.
Yeah, I
and
might have
go
a
get
minute
the shots on goal.
Yep.
All right. Remy, what were the shots?
34 to 12.
34 to 12. Okay.
34 to 12. Yep.
All right, we got McPherson taking the draw. He wins the draw. And Brisson chips that back. And Schulten tried to hit Brisson and did, but they shoot that back in the Storm. And Alain will pick that up and freeze the puck.
Good read. Wasn't a fast shot, but it was still coming towards the goalies.
Yep. And all right, McPherson will take the draw again. And the Storm win the draw. They come. Oh, and Brisson lifts the stick, and he never got the shot away, and they chip that back in deep. Maye goes back, chips that around, and chips that out, and hits LeBlanc. LeBlanc heading out of the zone. LeBlanc goes across. LeBlanc takes a hit from his man. McPherson shoots that across to Schulten. Schulten tries to hit Brisson, and he lifts the stick, and it goes right to McPherson. McPherson gets it across, tried to hit LeBlanc, and Brisson has it on the boards. Brisson trying to kick it ahead. Oh, and the Storm
Another
tried
one
to
in
shoot
the
that out and hit the Reds right in the bread basket. And good thing he ate before he came. It had some bounce. Anyways, LeBlanc has it on the boards. LeBlanc sidesteps a man, takes a hit. LeBlanc trying to chip that up. And Brisson goes in. And Schulten running interference there. And the Storm will come out and chip that in the zone. And the Storm pick it up behind the net. They chip that around to the point. And point man. Oh, and Gallant steals that. He's got a 2-on-1 shaping up here. Gallant tries to chip that across. Oh, rebound and scores. Gallant.
I wasn't really expecting that one.
Yeah.
He was expecting a cross pass in front of it.
Yeah. And
the rebound gave it back
the goaltender was trying to reset the goal across to stop Brissot from getting the shot, and he opened up his legs, and Gallant just shifted it in. All right, so we got Gallant, Poirier, and Gauguin. And it's gone to straight time. Okay, and Gauguin. He gets it. And Cormier shoots that up, and Gauguin tries to get it out. And here we go. Poirier comes across. Poirier takes his man into the board. And penalty coming to Kent South. Not really sure. Nope. Hit to the head. And who's going? Poirier. That's, it's the referee's call.
I think maybe they just want to make sure that it doesn't get out of hand, I think.
Yeah.
They'll probably call it heavy from now on out, I think.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting call. All right, so we've got Gallant taking the draw here. And he's got Gauguin on with him. Gallant wins the draw, and Deros has it. He tries to shoot that out, and the Storm get it. And they go to the point. They chip that back in, and Maillet picks it up. Maillet chips that off the boards, not out. Stopped at the point. Gauguin chips that. Oh, and they shoot that back. And the Storm have it out front, and sticks in the way.
Nice move from
back, yeah. And Alex Deros lifted the stick, and Gallant stole the puck, and they shot it out of harm's way. Okay, 1:17 left in the power play, and Gallant's going to come and pick this up. He'll waste some time, and he'll turn and shoot that back down in. 1:10 left in the power play. And Gauguin on the forecheck here. And the Storm come out of the zone, 3 across. And Savoie hops on. Savoie, Storm have it. They shoot, and it goes, and Maillet gets that out. Savoie's going down. He should be first there. Savoie picks it up. Savoie has it. Savoie is trying to, and the Storm will chip that out. Schulten, he'll go across, gets it to center. Storm pick it up there. And Cormier is coming back. Cormier chips it off the boards, and Boucher hits the referee. How many times has that happened in this game?
I don't know.
And the Storm shoot that. Oh, that was a dangerous shot.
That was a deflect.
Boucher into his man, goes down. Cormier chips it off the boards. Savoie goes around, tries to get it. Schulten chips it up. Savoie gets it. And the Storm have it. Storm shoot it towards the net, but wide. Boucher goes in. Boucher goes down. And the Storm have it here. And they chip it back. And that goes in. Oh, and it just goes wide. And Alain had to be
sharp there.
Yeah. And here we go. McDonough has it. He'll get it out. Gets it to Boucher. Boucher comes, and they're 3 across. Here we go. Boucher loses it off his stick, goes in bad into the boards. And it looks like he might have hurt his back. And Schulten has it at the point. Schulten chips that in deep. McDonough going in the corner.
He hurt his leg, I think.
Yeah. And Cormier goes in. He goes over his man. Savoie comes across. He pulled up on a hit. Oh, and LeBlanc was going for a big sunrise hit. And he hits him. And a penalty call, maybe, or a whistle. Yeah. And LeBlanc's going to the box here. And what is the call going to be? Interference. And it's probably the right call. The puck wasn't anywhere near that.
Might have been a chirping ball.
Yeah. All right, so the Storm will go back on the power play. 9:30 left in the third period. And we've got McPherson taking the draw here. And the Storm win the draw, but Brisson comes and chips it out. And Brisson is chasing the puck down. And Brisson goes off his stick. And the Storm turn around and are coming back the other way. Here come the Storm in, and I'm going to say Brisson's been working hard this game. Shot towards the net, high by Peters. The Storm again. Oh, and he walked on the shot, and Brisson doesn't get it out, and he kind of overshot that. The Storm have it again. They chip it to the point. Peters chips it back in, and they shoot that out front, and Breyer gets it. Brisson turns, shoot that. Oh, and they keep it in with a kick off a skate. Deros goes in. Oh, and a penalty coming to Kent South. And Kent South a fight. And Deros drops the gloves here. And they, I think they'll both get ejected from the game there. There were punches swung. Both the Storm players going as well, and the referees are going to talk this over. And here we go. They're talking it over to see what's happening. And the coach for the Storm wants an explanation. And the referees are going to get this straightened out here. I think they're qualified. It was all right in front of them.
Yeah, it was good.
And
emotions are pretty high right now, I think. So.
Well, it's a 6-1 game.
Yeah.
And the Storm, they started in the second period, though. They tried to lay the body on.
Yeah.
And they took a big 5-minute penalty.
Yeah.
And game misconduct. And then Deros, it was a hit from behind. He did put his hands in the numbers.
Yep.
And so there'll probably be a power play. I'm not sure if it'll be a 5-minute for the Storm.
Okay.
There's 10 seconds left in the other penalty for Kent South. And the referees and linesmen are all talking it over here. And the coach is unhappy, which is usually understandable.
Oh yeah. I mean,
and we're going to see.
It's almost like you're the parent of all the team, right? So you want to.
Yep.
You want to have a good game. You want to have effort. You want to have nobody hurt, right?
Exactly.
But it happens. I mean.
And so Brisson's waiting to hear what's going on and find out what's happening. So 7:34 left in the third period, though.
Yep.
6-1 lead for Kent South, and the referees are straightening this out. And here we go. Gonna find out in a minute here. They've got and the assistant coach now wants an explanation. I don't know. They might get tired of talking here after a while.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to see a player get hurt by any means.
No,
so it looks like there's a hit to the head. Oh, and we've got a player leaving the ice. And he's getting a game misconduct for fighting, I'm going to assume. So a 5-minute penalty to Delos. It's on the board now. That's a major. And a 5-minute penalty to...
So a 5-minute penalty. Would you be out of the tournament that way? No.
Well, it's a game, so I don't know if this game counts as the game.
Okay.
Because usually there's got to be so many minutes left for this game to count. So we'll find out later.
Yep.
And the Storm got a 5-minute penalty as well. So it looks like there's no power play.
5-5?
Or 4-on-4 for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or it should be anything. There's 10 seconds left in the other penalty. It should be a 4-on-3 for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And no, they're still not happy with how it is on the board. So yeah, 4 on. I think they're telling them how many players need to be on, and they move the clock back to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
and it's 6-1. Can you hear what they're saying?
No.
Oh, is that music?
Music.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's music.
Okay. All right. So we've got some 5-on-4 action. Okay, 5-on-4 for 10 seconds, and then it's 5-on-3. There, they took one player out. 5-on-3 for 10 seconds, and then the Storm have a power play, 5 minutes. And McPherson won the draw, and they get that shot towards the net. Meyer, shoot that down the ice, and that'll kill the first penalty. And LeBlanc comes on, and there we've got 5-on-4. In the Storm, they overskated that puck. And here we go. Schulten will pick that up. Schulten will shoot that, and he gets it out of the zone. Brisson, Peters. Brisson goes into Peters. And McPherson trying to take away that pass. And Schulten going around, and Brisson comes with his stick. And even when they hit Maye from behind, they go down.
Yeah.
And anyways, okay.
He's a solid player.
Down the ice. Yeah. He's a solid kid. All right, the Storm are coming out of the zone.
Very deceiving. He's not a tall kid, but he's solid.
And that looked offside, but anyways. And Schulten will chip that off the boards, but not out. And the Storm get it, and I saw that all the way.
Yep.
And we're still on straight time, so okay. Here we go. Face-off will be to the right of Alain. And we've got Gauguin on his forwards, and we've got Cormier and Breyer on defense. And Storm win the draw. And they chip that into the corner. Gallant with the stick gets it off a shin and out to center ice. And the Storm will pick that up. And Gauguin going on the forecheck. And Steele, Gauguin has it. He tips it off his stick. And Gallant for the Storm has it. And he chips it back. You shoot that towards the net. Oh, and Alain had to be sharp there.
Even Cormier, he made sure that puck didn't stay there.
And again, the linesman's in the way. And here we go. Breyer will pick that up. Breyer will chip that out and get it out of the ice. And he takes a big hit along the boards getting it out. 2:55 left in the power play. And the Storm have it in their zone. They chip that across. And get it to center. And Poirier coming back to run interference, and Poirier does, and Breyer will chip that out. And a hit high there by the Storm player, and 2 players going off. So Breyer's going off, and what's Breyer going off for? It's actually Poirier that hit him with the stick, and Breyer's going off, and I think if they look back, that's not Breyer's penalty. That would have been Poirier's penalty. But a player's a player according to the referees, right?
Yep.
And this will be... But the Storm player did hit Breyer awfully high.
Yeah, he kind of hit him in the head. But
and
I think the ref called it, but then when he retaliated, it kind of...
All right. Yeah, so they're going to be offsetting penalties maybe? I'm not sure. 2 minutes. And he's not giving any hand signals, so I can't guess and see what the... So I guess they do stop time when they're calling a penalty?
Yeah, I guess so.
So, is it going to be a 5-on-3 or a 4-on-3? 5-on-3 for 2 minutes, I believe. So we've got McDonough on taking the draw here. The only forward on the ice is McDonough.
Yep.
And we've got Schulten and Miley. So McDonough taking the draw with Steele. McDonough wins the draw, gets it out to Mayo. Mayo will take it out. Mayo wastes time. He'll head up the ice. And I think everybody was expecting him to shoot it out. Oh, and we got a shot, and the netminder had to be sharp there.
Yep.
And 4:51 left in the third period, and the Storm come in. They shoot that towards the net. That goes wide. Mayo gets it back. It goes to the point. McDonough goes across, and he's got to come across hard. And this might get out.
Yeah,
it does on the cross pass, and Gill was just a little too far ahead. And the Storm coming back in, and they're trying to set up for a power play here. And they get it across, and Mayo chips that. McDonough comes across. Oh, and Allo gets it, and it's in his feet. And everybody's going around in circles here. And Mayo gets it to the corner, and it comes out. And McDonough goes. Yeah, and they're going to land here, get fresh lights on.
Make sure he had a stick in that.
Yeah, and 4:03 left in the third. And Storm kicked that out, and they go across to Steele. Steele bring it in the zone. He comes back, chips it back, tries to get Kennedy, and Cormier trying to hit his man, Claudier. Claudier comes across, hits his man, and the Storm have it out front. Oh, and they get it out of the way. And that puck just froze right in front of the net. Brisson comes across. He tried to stretch, and Brisson again with his man, trying not to take a penalty, and he's all over this kid. And here we go. Claudier swings and grabs it. Claudier has it. He's heading down the ice with it. Claudier, he's got it. He gets pushed and shoved, and 3:15 left in the third period. Steele comes across, and that is offside by a mile.
Yep.
And I think the Storm are a little discouraged with the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And it looks like we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. There's no penalties on the board, but there's still players in the box. So are we going 4-on-4? And the referee says stop the time. And we're trying to figure out, I think he's going to set that back to 3 minutes, if you ask me.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
And are we going to have 5-on-4? What's left here? They got to get the penalty straightened out. So, anyways, we'll take a quick break while they get this done. And I think they got that straightened out. There's a 2-minute penalty on the board now left. All right, Mayo. He shoots that off of Boucher's back. Boucher's back on the ice.
Did he dodge one yesterday?
He did too. Yeah. And the Storm get that up, and that comes across, and we've got 4-on-4 hockey here. No, sorry. No, we're back to full strength. Okay. We're back to full strength. And 2:22 left, and that is an icing call for Kent South.
Yep.
Well, the players are confused. If we're confused, because we started with 4 players on the ice, and they put a 2-minute penalty on the board.
Right.
And now that's gone, and now it's 2 minutes, roughly 2 minutes left in the period.
Yeah, true.
So we're back to 5-on-5.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. 5-on-5 hockey. We've got Gallon, McDonough, Gauguin on, and we've got. That looks like Brisson's on point now. It could be Schulten though. And Gallon gets it out. Gallon chips it on the boards, tried to get it ahead to Gauguin. And McDonough's going in. McDonough goes around. And Gallon keeps that in deep. McDonough's going in the corner. And Gallon goes in. Oh, and he sidesteps a hit there. And they still get it in the zone. Gallon going across to run interference. And nope, they don't get it out. Gauguin and the Storm finally get it to center. Gallon comes back, chips that up, hits McDonough. McDonough gets it to Gauguin. Gauguin's got it. He comes across, tries to split the defenseman.
Yep.
And Gallon will shoot that back in, and he wafts, and he chips that towards the net. And 1 minute left in the game here. Gauguin goes into his man, and he goes down. And Gallon takes a hit from the side. And the Storm come out. Going for the Storm, I think it is. and he does a drop pass shot, and that goes up high, hits the netting, and goes out.
That was a pretty strong shot.
And 40 seconds left in the period, and that clock does not stop unless there's a penalty. So
I think maybe the ref wants they want this game over.
I think they want this to end. Yeah. They took enough shots in the belly and the legs and everywhere. I think they're just as beat up as the players. All right, Kensett wins the draw, and Schulten gets the puck. And McPherson has it. McPherson tries to get it out of the zone, but Savoie will. 16 seconds left in the period. And it goes up, and McPherson tries to get it there, and Maillet gets it chipped off his stick. Savoie comes back. Schulten will chip that around on the boards. Peters for the Storm. And that is the end of the game. And there we go. And they're trying to separate the players here and see if we can get an amicable finish to this game.
Yeah, very true.
And okay, that's it, folks. We'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yep, have a good day.
Thanks, bye.